I mean, the Muradin and the Johanna surprisingly do right-click quite hard.
Yeah, Muradin's avatar.
Yeah, if you avatar up and give him attack speed, he's mini-stunning every attack quicker, more often.
Yeah, I mean, Bloodlust with that, yo.
Oh yeah, put on the Bloodlust.
Alright.
So, mouse control is the blue team on the left. We're going to have Philly Burke, on the Muradin. Pradin is going to be supporting again on that Rhaegar. Achu is playing the Abathur, bless me. Razalat on that Johanna. And Lark playing the Sylvanas.
So, that was the red team. Okay, so anyways. We're going to have Hectares playing Kelphus. Luna playing Illidan, Mateo playing Lily, Tastar played by Carlito, and Plucky Hero playing Anubarak. Actually, they're going to try and team fight here. Hopefully they don't try and look in there. It looks like they are. Trying to contest.
Okay.
She takes a quick firebomb. That's okay. Not much damage.
Okay, will do. Thank you very much, Mum. Yeah, love you, bye.
I will just turn on my music.
I do apologise very much about that. I had a phone call.
It's fine.
So that was a little bit awkward. So if we're alternating, I'll shot call this game. We're going to have... the first chest will be spawning in a couple seconds now. And 3 people here for the side of Noisy Llama. Probably be able to take this top chest quite happily. Sylvanas able to take the bottom chest for the side of mouse control.
Yep. And that's because of
that Muradin, Philiberg jumping in, taking 4 of those coins. Johanna, with those stuns, just able to back up Muradin, and mouse control are going to take 9 out of those 10 coins available at the start.
So they're looking
in the meantime, we're going to have Illidan jumping in, being able to pick up that Muradin and collect 2 of those 4 coins. Razlat's going to die, most likely on the Johanna here. Able to blind, just about escape. Wow, it was really close. In fact, the tower damage, turret's killing away that Anubarak. And a lot of action happening here in the mid lane.
And I mean, like I was saying before, the Sylvanas Q can destroy the chest so fast. If she gets on there, it's just dead instantly almost.
And that's exactly what happened. She blew up that chest. Able to take all 5 coins, and mouse control end up with 7 out of the 10s that have spawned so far.
But it's
Sylvanas is just harassing down that Tassadar bottom lane.
Yep, it's so hard to deal with, but they could be getting ganked here. She avoids the wall.
This is the gravity wraps, but it's going to get stunned out by the Anubarak. Going to get stunned by the Burrow Charge in the end. Shielded by the Abathur. Oh, that's perfect play. And then going to get picked up by that Flame Strike on the Kel'Thas, who's going to die to the towers. So we've got a little bit of a of like a relay here with the coins.
And Muradin trying to get some extra damage on Lily. And that's something you really want to try and do in team fights, actually, is try and focus the Lily a little bit so she has to heal herself. Because her Q heals the lowest health target. So if she has to heal herself, no one in her area is going to be getting healed. So you just want to poke her a little bit and then switch on maybe the Illidan or something like that.
I feel like despite them having a Johanna and a Muradin, if Lily doesn't go 2 for 1, the Illidan and Nubarak can get both.
Illidan gets blown up on the top lane.
Yeah, Illidan does get erased. I mean, the Muradin stuns, plus the Johanna's slow and blind. He's not able to do anything, he just gets picked up. Bottom lane, bit of push happening. Sylvanas has done a good chunk of damage to those towers already with the Abathur, who is just pushing top lane quite passively.
Well, yeah, they've got 2 really hard split pushes going on here. And they're almost, because of it, they're almost a full level ahead. And I mean, they're not many kills. They're not any kills ahead. They're 1 kill down, but they have this Abathur and Sylvanas split push going on. And that is just a huge amount of experience that they're gaining.
The Abathur Mine's just able to do so much in the lane to clear the lanes. And you've got the Rhaegar, that's sustained with the Muradin. But you have a Muradin and Johanna. I don't understand how they're possibly going to be able to kill anybody.
Well, it's all dependent. Well, they could actually really hard focus the Illidan and take him out. If the whole of their team focuses Illidan.
No, you mean like Rhaegar or Sylvanas. Because the Johanna Muradin...
Oh, I thought you meant... Well, there you see Lily getting dropped pretty easily.
Yeah, the Muradin just dwarf toss himself in, lands the hammer, and then they blow her up with a couple right clicks.
And Sylvanas actually getting taken out in bottom lane while we were saying that, but she did get ganked heavily.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kel'Thas dropping up top, and Onubrak only just able to get himself out. Taps it well.
Uses that burrow to just get under those turrets. But the red team
have a first hand.
They have the first hand in, so that's going to bring them back into XP range, which is really good. There you see the XP going up for the red team. Is it Noisy on the red team, right?
Yeah, Noisy Llama on the red team.
So then Lily gets dropped so low, but she has that sustain to keep herself alive. And I mean,
got the healing over time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the build we've seen from Noisy Llama's Lily.
Indeed.
Good stuff. Mass Vortex, Gale Force.
Fairly standard builds from most of the teams here. We do see the Adrenal Overload for Avatar, so he's going to be giving attack speed to that Muradin when he's in Avatar form, and we're going to see those mini stuns. And I'm just thinking, are we going to possibly see a Bloodlust Muradin Avatar? We could. It could happen.
It could, but I do doubt it because of how divey the Muradin can be. Interestingly, we see Leeching Plasma out for level 4 talent for Tassadar. That's whenever people attacked with his shield on, they gain health regen.
Yep, they have a really heavy push on this bottom lane, but it should be dealt with quite easily by Sylvanas. Big reason why she's picked so much.
That lightning shield as well, just able to do so much area damage. And Mouse Control gets their first hand in. Should be able to take this
on this top lane. We actually have a free lane push, trying to just back this Johanna out, and they need to start counter pushing here, because if they don't start counter pushing this blue team, then they're just gonna eventually get swamped in XP. You can see the level advantage for is that, I can't even remember the name now. It's Mouse Sports with their level advantage, because they're split pushing.
Mouse Control. They already have their level 10. They've already got their ultimates. Noisy Llama just getting theirs now though, so no big engagement happening. But bottom lane, we're going to see Illidan and the Tassadar dropping really low. Illidan does get picked up, Tassadar not quite. But Sylvanas just black arrowing out that fort, so they're not able to. It's not able to attack back. We're going to have Kel'Thas stunning out the Muradin getting the counter stun on.
And it looks like Mouse Controller just trying to take a really big lead here in the early game. Just trying to cleave and just keep themselves ahead on XP, because they're
going to be able to take this fort as well.
Hopefully, well, Anubarak comes in. He's got some tanky. He's getting pretty tanky now. Illidan takes Metamorphosis, giving them extra damage. We see Phoenix coming out as well.
Locust Swarm on the Anubarak, so not the Web Blast, but we have a bit of engagement here. The Avatar hack going on the Muradin after the Avatar's up. The Lily's going to get stunned out instantly from that. Johanna going to come and get an extra stun. Tassadar and the Lily going to fall. Couple that with the fort. Sylvanas dropping a bit low, but the Kel'Thas might not even be able to get out of here. Going to end up going, and the Anubarak going to borrow charge himself out as well, just in case.
So that was a
huge amount of slows. All those stuns just stopping that Lily straight away.
It was such a hard engage by that team, and what you really need to do against a team which is so tanky like Mouse Controls is just poke. Don't try and engage them. Just poke them down and keep them at range. There's no need to keep trying to engage or force an engage.
Similar to an Arthur strategy, they've got the Sylvanas so that they can fight under towers, because she could just keep those towers, those forts, completely locked down, so that they're not even contributing to help out.
That's true.
Noisy Llama's engagements, and they were defending, they were fighting under fort, but it just worked out so badly for them. It was really, really low. And the Sylvanas just able to stop it doing absolutely anything.
Abathur did try to use his ult on the top lane to get some push, but luckily Illidan spotted it and managed to take it out. The treasure is coming up, and it looks like Mouse Control is going to take the top one. Sorry, Noisy Llama's going to take the top one, and Mouse Control is going to take the bottom one. So even
we've got 17 coins in total here for Mouse Control and 13 for Noisy Llama.
And Noisy Llama have to defend this. They can't take many more hits from the cannons. They need to defend it here. And there goes the Phoenix dropped out.
Yeah, Johanna going unstoppable, but the fantastic Wedding Arrow coming out here from Sylvanas, landing on two. Lily popping the ultimate, but is not able to save out the Kel'Thas and Moonrak, who do fall. Illidan Metamorphosis, but it's not going to be enough. The area effect and the health that he gains, not as good as it used to be. He's actually probably going to survive here. Just be able to get out there with the help from the Illidan and the fact that he can jump away. And meanwhile, in the background, Muradin versus Tassadar. The Muradin's avatar just able to stun him out every single time. He's jumping, he's just right-clicking, he's stunning, and there he goes. Down goes the Tassadar. There's a 3 for naught trade. Extra coins on the side of Mouse Control. 26 they have in total. Johanna's going to hand in 9 out of the 12 she's holding. Sylvan's just pushing that mid lane. She's going to get stunned up by the Kel'Thas here.
She just managed to escape.
That was a very, very well played, like, well-timed haunting wave there to keep her alive.
The blue team actually have another cannon. It's just putting them more and more in the lead. They can't allow, they really cannot allow Mouse Control to do this. They can't allow them to keep taking that, and it's so hard for them to contest, and they might even catch an Illidan on the top lane there.
Yeah, I mean, he's been caught out here, so he was out of position, checking on the boss. He's going to take a lot of damage, but the backup's going to arrive. Lily pops a jug of 1,000 cups. Razzle out on that. Johanna doesn't have enough mana to condemn to interrupt that, so... but off the back there, Sylvan's able to pick up the Kel'Thas. And now it's just a disengage happening from Mouse Control. They're trying to get out without losing anybody after picking up that Kel'Thas. The Abathur going on the Muradin, basically constantly double stun out there from the Muradin. Fantastic. Hits the Abathur, the Anub'arak and the Illidan, killing them both. Prayed in on the Reyna. Sorry, and the Rhaegar. Able to jump back and harass out the Tassadar, but the Lily's going to fall from the stuns from the Muradin. And wow,
and the body block! He couldn't escape.
He tried to Archon to survive it, but it wasn't enough. And Mouse Control, they have enough for another hand in again. They always have enough for 2 hand ins.
At this point in time, he doesn't pick. I'm very surprised actually, but he didn't pick up Chain Bomb on a triple melee team. You know, I would have 100% picked up Chain Bomb, because that would have cleaved their whole team down so heavily.
Who are you talking about?
Sorry, Kel'Thas. Doesn't.
Oh, he can't get that till level 16.
Oh, I thought that was Ignite.
Yeah, no. You normally get Flamethrower at level 13 to increase the range. You can do it from a safer distance, and then you get the Flame Strike applies Living Bomb.
Oh, okay. I always.
And that.
Okay, that's my bad.
That's right. It's level 16 is the big power damage strike coming out of Kel'Thas. That's what everybody waits for when they're playing Kel'Thas. Now, despite having 24 coins, they're not going to be handing in for this third hand in with the boss. If they're pretty safe to get a hand in here.
It really.
And that means that the mid and top would die definitely.
I mean,
with these 2 chest spawns.
This is the problem with this map. This is why it's not picked a lot, is because it just gets out of control. One team is always going to get those coins, and it just gets completely. Your base just gets wrecked. They are actually probably going to start handing in very soon. They're just completely dominating the map. They want to take every coin on the map, so there's no chance that Noisy Llama can even come close to coming back into this. Only 1 turret down by Noisy Llama. Had such a strong start as well, didn't they? Such a strong start,
yeah,
and then
they did very, very well. But it's the split push from the Sylvanas, plus the Abathur. Able to take that experience advantage. They got level 10 quicker, and since then, Mouse Control dominating. Razalat coming in, he's got 12 coins, and the Muradin has 11 coins, but they don't care. They're going in front line, not able to stun out the Lily's Jug of 1,000 Cups, but she's not able to heal out the Anub'arak. He'll probably end up dying here. Illidan jumping in, he's just going to get envenomed and destroyed almost. The Metamorphosis comes out, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to stun out the Muradin, and he's dead. Avatar plus that giant heal from Stoneform on the Muradin.
And they're also pushing.
Don't even have level 16, do they?
They don't have level 16, and that's a huge level for Kel'Thas. It's huge, and that is.
If they can survive here, we might see them be able to come back in
with Kel'Thas,
but
hopefully.
Yeah. But we have 2 keeps down. They're going to start damaging the core. And Mouse Control may even take the game here.
They could well do it, and we do actually see a lot of teams making the same mistake though of trying to kill the core too early.
See, I would say the same mistake, but they've got such a tanky lineup that I don't even necessarily think it is a mistake. they could just go back and hand in once or twice.
The Rhaegar's...
you see a big ancestral healing coming out, and the Johanna, before she dies, they're able to pick up the Illidan, dwarf toss over, pick up their Nubarak as well.
Oh, they are just tanking this turret.
Yeah, the Johanna falling quite low, but with the Abathur hack's not going to do enough. And then the core falling low, 10%, and that's going to be all she wrote. Mouse control win convincingly in 14.5 minutes.
That was a very convincing win there. They were just so tanky. I mean, so tanky. And we really needed them, like, they had to hit level 16 to come anywhere near to getting back in that game. If they, like, the level 16 was that, I mean, they needed to just turtle up to level 16, not try and engage.
You get that 16 on Kael'thas, then that power spike swaps around, and he starts doing a stupid amount of damage. But Noisy Llama just feeding kills almost.
Pretty much.
I mean, it wasn't even that. Mouse control was just able to get the jump with the Johanna, with all of her stuns, plus the Murden dwarf tossing himself in and getting his stuns off. They weren't even able to disengage, so that was terrifying.